Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. Here's Harden. Rebounded by Isaac. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Isaac with the steal. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Harden with it. Defended now by Wagner. Out to Edwards. Launches it. Cans it from downtown.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
Here's Suggs. Missed inside.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Harden bounce pass. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Isaac. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Edwards. That one wide left. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now, here's Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Isaac. Now, here's Suggs. Over Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Edwards can't hit. Magic leading by 6. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 5 points so far. Up top, Edwards. 5 points in the game. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Magic. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bamba. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Phoenix with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Down low. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Avdia with a defensive effort. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Hield can't hit. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Black. Takes it off the glass. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Plenty of space. They kick out to Hield. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
Deep 2 from Pippen. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. And so Allen will bring it up now for Phoenix. Trailing by 13. Pass to Hield. To the inside. As Azubuike. Stolen by Pippen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Allen with it. Defended now by Wagner. Allen outside. Hield outside. Over Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Pippen.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Bitadze. Back to Pippen. Stolen by Allen. Hield from outside. They get it back. Outside, O'Neal. And Phoenix turns it over again.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Magic leading by 15. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Hield outside. Allen left side. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Hield missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Phoenix making some changes. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
1:58 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. They set the pick. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. .111 left in the first half of basketball. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 16. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdija.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Magic again can't hit. Suns trail by 16. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
Floats it up for Pippen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. They grab their own miss. Outside for Pippen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Here's Bitadze. Misses the 3. The 3 from Harden. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Suns trail by 16. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Harden outside. Outside Edwards. Spins with the spin. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul. Getting the whistle, And the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Banchero with the screen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Banchero's got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 17.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to.
Edwards up high.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Isaac a screen. Here's Suggs. Edwards with the block. And he stays with it. Back to Suggs. Stolen by Avdia. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Edwards with the screen. Shoots it. Harden, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. Isaac a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Suns trail by 15. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Hield. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hield's got 5 points so far.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his 3-point shooting.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Back to Isaac. Here's Banchero. Phoenix grabs the miss. Back to Hield. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Allen. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando leading by 12. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Suggs with the steal. Banchero outside. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor from your Magic, number 33.
Suggs with the ball. Let's go. Isaac. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 16.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Magic lead by 16. And we're
28.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Pippen. Pass to Isaac. Inside. Bamba. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Allen. Now Heel. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Suggs looking around. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Magic leading by 19 points. Poked away. Stolen by Avdia. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Here's Banchero. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Suggs with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Kicks it out to Banchero. Takes a 3. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now Harden throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists at any year.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Harden outside. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And that one, good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Count it. And the Magic lead by 17.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And here is Suggs. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Avdia. 3-on-3. Stolen by Bamba. Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. Into the lane. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And a deep 3 from Harden. And Bamba pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
They set the pick. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Mohamed Bamba.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And finished off by Banchero.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden can't hit. And it's Orlando's ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Isaac. Banchero outside. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Banchero. Edwards drives in.
Assisted by Brandon Clark.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by